Today, I'm going to show you how to make one of the tastiest, best pizzas ever. One of the beautiful things about this recipe, it is that it is super easy to make and super quick. Anyways, I don't want to keep you waiting. Let's get started. First of all, you will need some fresh cherry tomatoes. These are so sweet and delicious. Wash and cut the cherry tomatoes. It does not really matter how you cut it, but I'm cutting mine like this, and you can use a generous amount. Next, you'll need creme fraiche. So I'm going to add some seasoning into this and just mix it. I'm going to add some grilled seasoning, chili flakes. You can use fresh garlic, but I wanted to use this. Garlic powder and some pink Himalayan rock salt. You can use any type of salt of your choice. Does not have to be pink Himalayan rock salt, but if you have been here in a while, you know that I love this salt. Mix everything well and set aside. When it comes to the pizza dough, I bought a pre-made pizza dough because I wanted something quick today. So this pizza dough is so delicious. As you can see, now we have a beautiful dressing. So spread on the pizza dough. You can spread a generous amount. Once you're done with that, it is time for the cheese. So I'm using mozzarella cheese because I love mozzarella. Add a generous amount of mozzarella cheese. Remember, you can use any type of cheese and you can use as much cheese as you want. Next, add some cherry tomatoes. Remember the cherry tomatoes that we washed and cut? Add a generous amount. Bake the pizza in the middle of the oven at 250 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Next, when the pizza is completely done, add some lime slices. These are so delicious and so salty. Add a generous amount of lamb slices. Next, you'll need some rucola. Wash and add some greens. Once you're done with that, last but not least, it is time for some olive oil. Just a little bit. We don't need so much oil, just a tiny little bit. So that's it. Tell me, wasn't this easy? I really hope that you'll make this because you won't be disappointed. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. Take care. This vegetable soup with sausage is what you need for cold winter days. It is so cozy and super easy to make. It is so quick to make. Like, you can make this after work when you're tired. You only need one single pot and then you have yourself this super delicious dinner. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is that you can use any vegetables of your choice. The options are endless. Start with washing and cutting your cabbage. It is important that you cut the ends first and then you peel it and then you cut it. Wash, peel and cut some carrot. It does not really matter how many you use. I cut my carrot like this, but it does not really matter how you cut it. Peel, wash and cut some potatoes. Take a look at those cute potatoes. Peel, wash and cut one small red onion. Now you peel, wash and cut some rutabaga. Cutting rutabaga, it's an exercise of its own. Like, this is so difficult. I always start with the ends and then I cut it in half and then I cut it again. As I said before, it's like exercising. Take a look at those beautiful colors. For the seasoning, I'm using one whole Maggi cube, allspice seasoning, chili powder, but you do not have to if you do not love chili, and some garlic powder, paprika powder. Again, as I always say, I do not take measurements of my seasoning. I just go with the flow. Oregano and Maggi powder. Bring that to boil and cook for 20 minutes. While the soup is cooking, it is time to cut some chicken sausage, but you can use any type of sausage of your choice. Once the soup has cooked for 20 minutes, add the sausage and cook for 5 more minutes and you have yourself this cozy, delicious soup. Please tell me, wasn't that easy? And garnish with some oregano. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. This jit pan salmon with cherry tomatoes, asparagus and potatoes is the easiest, quickest dinner you'll ever make. And it is super delicious. Let's not forget that it is super healthy as well. Let's get started. Start by peeling, washing and cutting your potatoes. Once you have done that, slice your lemon. Now it is time to spice up our potatoes. Add some allspice seasoning, Maggi powder, garlic powder, paprika powder, mix for barbecue powder. This is optional. Add some chili. Now you add some olive oil. Stir everything. Place the potatoes on a sheet pan. Now you place your salmon. Season your salmon with some Maggi powder, allspice seasoning, garlic powder, paprika powder, mix for barbecue powder, some olive oil, and blend the seasoning in. Place the lemon on top of the salmon, add asparagus, cherry tomatoes. Bake at 200 degrees for 30 minutes. Enjoy! This is one of the most delicious taco pies that you'll ever make. It is so creamy, so delicious, and you won't be able to get enough of it. Did I forget to say that it's super easy to make as well? So let's get started. You can either start by making your own pie crust, but I didn't have the time today. Pre-bake the pie crust in the middle of the oven for 10 to 15 minutes at 200 degrees. Wash and cut half red onion. Wash and cut 1 whole yellow bell pepper. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil, minced meat, your vegetables, and some water. Add a little bit of Maggi powder, beef seasoning, oregano, garlic powder, paprika powder, and chili pepper, but this is optional. Cook and brown your minced meat. Add 2 deciliters of cream fresh. Spread the filling into the pre-baked pie crust. Sprinkle the cheese over the pie and bake in the middle of the oven for 30 to 35 minutes until the cheese is golden. Serve the pie with sour cream and garnish with fresh coriander or basil leaves. Enjoy. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care. This creamy chicken rigatoni is super easy to make and super delicious. I promise you, once you make this, you'll want to make it every single day. It is so delicious and filled with so many flavors, like, oh my gosh. Let's talk a little bit about this pasta. So what is rigatoni? Rigatoni was born in Rome. This classic pasta was the muse for the famous Italian director Federico Fellini, who created television commercials in Italy for Barilla in 1985. So let's get started. Start with cooking your rigatoni. According to the package, I'm adding some pink Himalayan rock salt, but you can add any type of salt of your choice. Cook your rigatoni. Once that is being cooked, it is time to wash the chicken. I'm using chicken breast. You can use any amount you want. Slice the chicken breast in half so that it will cook faster. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm using a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt, some garlic powder. I'm not taking any measurements here. Paprika powder, chili flakes. You know that I love my chili. I don't joke with my chili. Now you massage all of those beautiful seasoning into the chicken. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil. Once the oil has heated up a little bit, add the chicken and cook it until it's golden and brown and smells so delicious. Once the chicken is being cooked, peel, wash, and cut some red onion, about 1 small red onion. Peel, wash, and cut 2 cloves of garlic. Wash and cut some cherry tomatoes in half. The chicken is finally done. Look at that beautiful color. In a pan, add some olive oil and add your vegetables. For the seasoning, I'll be using some Maggi powder. I'm not taking any measurements again. Chili flakes, we want this to be spicy. But again, if you're not a fan of chili, do not use it. Paprika powder, garlic powder, and then you mix everything. Cook a little bit and then add the cherry tomatoes. Cook a little bit and then you add some tomato puree. We want that red, beautiful color. Add 3 deciliters of heavy cream. It is very important to taste your food while cooking. I'm adding a little bit more Maggi powder and more chili because I love chili. Cook and add some Parmesan or any cheese of your choice. Last but not least, add the rigatoni. Mix everything, blend everything together, and then you have yourself this super delicious meal. Wasn't that easy? I really hope that you'll try making this next time you are having dinner. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. Trust me when I tell you that this is the best chili con carne you will ever make. It is so delicious and super easy to make. Let's get started because I do not want to keep you waiting. Start with washing and cutting half yellow bell pepper. Peel, wash and cut half yellow onion. As I always say, it doesn't matter how you cut your vegetables. Wash and cut 1 fresh chili. I will be using 3 cloves of garlic. Peel, wash and crush the garlic. Just like like that. Now it is time to cook the mincemeat. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and add your mincemeat. I am using 400 grams of mincemeat. Cook the mincemeat a little bit before adding the vegetables. Please take a look at that beautiful color. When it comes to the seasoning, I'll be adding some cumin. I never take measurements of my seasoning. I just go with the flow as always. Add some paprika powder and the famous Maggi powder. I will be adding more chili, so I'll be adding chili flakes, but this is completely optional, and some oregano. Once you're done with the seasoning, it is time to add a little bit of water. The reason that I'm adding water is because I want my mincemeat to be cooked. Cook until you're satisfied. This is why I say I go with the flow. Now add whole can of pulpa. This is my favorite crushed tomatoes. I'm also adding a little bit of water because I want this sauce to be so tender. Once you can see the oil on top, add cooked kidney beans and then stir and stir. Now you have the opportunity to add more spices, seasoning if you would like. I added more chili. Yeah, I love chili. That's it. The sauce is done. Wash and slice some fresh lime. I serve this delicious meal with some basmati rice. Serve with some sour cream and nachos. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the support. Take care and enjoy. This smash burger is super delicious and super easy to make. Once you make this, I promise you won't make burger any other way. So I wanted to eat this with my hands, but I quickly discovered that it was impossible. So yeah, this is so delicious. Start by washing and cutting half red onion. Now you cut some pickles. You can decide how much you want to use. Add that in a bowl. Add some ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, black pepper, and you stir everything together. Now you have yourself some burger dressing. Shape your ground beef into a round ball. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and cook your onions. I'm going to toast my burger buns in the oven. Add your meat and flat it out. Season your burgers with some pink Himalayan rock salt, black pepper. Once your burger is cooked, add cheddar cheese. So that's it. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. Hello there, loves. As many of you already know, I was in Lisbon, Portugal, but I'm finally back home to make so many delicious meals for you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I have been craving shrimp linguine and I just wanted to make it myself. So I was like, you know what, as soon as I get home, I'll make shrimp linguine. But unfortunately, I didn't have parsley and I didn't bother to buy it either. This shrimp linguine is so delicious, it will leave you completely speechless. I promise you that. Start with cooking your spaghetti. I'm just adding a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt to the water. While your spaghetti is cooking, peel, wash and cut some red onion. Wash and cut some red bell pepper. Wash and cut some cherry tomatoes. You can use as much as you want. Wash and cut some fresh chili, but you do not have to if you do not like chili, but I'm a chili girl. I love chili, so yeah. Peel, wash and cut 2 cloves of garlic. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil. Add all of your vegetables. Take a look at that beautiful fresh color. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm adding Maggi powder, garlic powder, paprika powder. Again, when it comes to the seasoning, I don't take any measurements, and some allspice seasoning. I'm also adding more chili because, as I mentioned earlier, I love chili. Stir everything and add the shrimp. Look at that beautiful color. Since I do not have fresh parsley, I'm using oregano for that green color because it smells so good. Add some butter, just a little bit, and some juice out of fresh lemon. Cook a little bit and add your spaghetti. Stir and enjoy. You can add more seasoning if you want. Do not forget to taste your food while cooking, but this was so delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. This is the best chicken stir-fry noodles you'll ever make. This is not just healthy, but it's super easy and super delicious. So delicious. Let's get started. Wash and cut half red onion. You can also use yellow onion. Wash, clean, and cut your chicken breast. You can use any part of the chicken. It doesn't matter. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil. Add your sliced chicken and your onion. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm using Maggi powder, chili powder. This is optional. Garlic powder, oregano, paprika powder, and mix everything. While that is being cooked, it is time to cook your egg noodles. I am adding a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt. Boil the water, and once it is hot, add your noodles. Once your chicken is done, remove it. In the same pan, add some olive oil and some frozen vegetables. Stir fry your vegetables a little bit, and then you add your chop suey wok sauce. I probably say that wrong. Now you add your cooked noodles, your chicken, and that's it. Stir everything and enjoy. This is one of the most creamiest, easiest, and the most delicious chicken recipe you'll ever make. I just couldn't stop eating this meal because it was so delicious and it left me completely speechless. You should definitely make this next time you are having dinner. So let's get started. Start by washing and cutting half red onion. Wash and cut one whole red bell pepper. Wash and cut some chicken breast. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil. Cook your chicken breast. Add some paprika powder, garlic powder, Maggi powder, chili pepper. This is optional. Cook a little bit, and then you add some oregano. It does not really matter when you add the oregano. Add your vegetables and cook. Now you add 3 deciliter of cooking cream. Look at that. And you add 1 deciliter of creme fraiche. I served this sauce with some basmati rice and it was so delicious. Garnish with some basil leaves and enjoy. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care.